Ew. 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 On today's episode, I'm going to change out some bits in the interior and make it more of my own. They're just small little details, but you know, those types of things can really make the interior feel your own. I went on Password JDM a couple weeks ago, got this really nice shift knob that they make, nice and weighted, and I got it in the red color. What I'm thinking for the car is the black, white, and red, going off of our Refined Movement logo. So little touches of red I think are cool. And to integrate that further, I got the Sparco toe straps in red that I'm making my custom door handles out of, and the shift boot is black with the red stitching going down it. All together, I think it's gonna look really cool. So let's see. I took the shift knob off. These two pieces come out once you undo just a couple screws. I am going to be putting them back, so I'm going to just clean them up a little bit. And as far as the shift boot, the one that you get from Password JDM anyway, you have to reuse this metal bracket that's underneath. You see it's a little bit dirty down in here, not the worst, but I got my rag paper towel with some Lysol cleaner on it. Go ahead and get those bits cleaned up. So we'll start by having this piece out. New shift boot. Much easier to start putting this thing on outside of the box there. The shift boot is on. Got the center column. It kind of slides down in these two little slots. And then I gotta screw in the top parts. And other one is stuck to the magnet leg on the camera. Got it. There is a nice new boot. Console's back in, got the shifter, time for the cool part. Put it on in. Yeah, I dig it. It's a nice red little accent in here with the shift boot. Got the red stitching. Look at those red Sparco toe straps in here. I think it's cool. The shift knob and boot there, and in the background you see that red Sparco strap. I think that's gonna tie in real cool. That's what I'm gonna show you next. You'll remember on a previous episode where I cleaned up the driver's side door and took off this nasty plastic panel. I just haven't gotten to this side yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. Maybe a quick time lapse you'll see. I'm gonna install the Sparco tow strap. Now I got the idea because they just had these little metal brackets when I picked up the car, and these are normally here to hold in the door cards, like the stock door cards. And this is actually, I think, where the cup holder is, with a little change pocket, you know, where you pull the door closed. So I thought it would be really sick to be able to use these Sparco tow straps. They were super cheap, $15 brand new from Sparco. So I was like, you know, let's add a little bit of style to this thing. And it's cool. I don't think I want to put the stock door card back. I'm thinking I might be making something of my own. But just take this nice Sparco tow strap here. Nice bracket up top. I went to Lowe's and got myself a bolt with a couple washers. I'm going to take this metal bracket off and replace this tow strap with it here by drilling my own hole. That way, putting it in this spot, for me anyway, made sense because that's where you normally would go to pull the door closed. So with this being in that place, it feels natural. I got all the junk off the door. Sorry I didn't show you a time lapse. Figured you don't need to see that. It's somewhat cleaned up. I'm gonna clean it up a bit more later. So now it's time to take the tow strap. I've got my drill. It's a nice bit on it that can cut through this cheap metal pretty easily. These points right here, these two blue points, is where that metal bracket was that I showed y'all. So my plan, and what I did on the other side, is to drill a hole just off to the side of these guys so that this strap can sit in here nice and just fold down. So I'm gonna take my drill, go ahead and drill those holes. Just aligning up my strap where I want it to go. Take my drill, make a little indentation so I know where my spot is, and go for the gold. By the way, I already did check behind here. I know there is nothing behind here. Do not just drill into your car. And the hole is made. So there is the hole that I drilled into the metal. Now, I needed to get a bolt that would fit through this part up here. So I did just that, just a standard old bolt. I just took the strap with me to Lowe's to make sure I had the right size. Now obviously the bolt would go straight through the hole here, so I got two bigger washers to go on either side. And then for the back of it, a little nut rather, to lock it all into place. I've got my strap. We need to take one of the washers and feed it through, not feed it through, but place it on the back side of the strap, the front side I guess, depending on how you look at it. We take our bolt, I'm gonna feed it through the door, and then it's kind of a feel around game with the other washer in the back. Okay, there that is. Hold it all into place. Finally, take the little nut. Stay. And feed it onto the back. I'm sure this is riveting television. But I just got to feed this mother onto the back. There we go. Just to give you a little bit of a closer look, there's the bolt and the washer with the strap. And then on the inside of the door, there is the other part. I just gotta go ahead and thread it on tight now. I got my sockets, my pliers, gotta hold on to the nut from behind the door here. Make sure I got it. It's a lot harder when you can't see what the F you're doing. So the toe strap is on, nice and sturdy. Next thing I'm going to update. Y'all remember Mr. Red Button here. He's going bye-bye with some sandpaper, and I got some black spray over there. So I'm gonna take this guy off and paint it black. I got the red button out, got the sandpaper, and get going on this. We got the red button here in the cardboard box. Got my paint, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this a couple shots. Okay, just got the top, and I'm gonna let that dry and sit for a while. All painted up. Gonna look good back there.